If you love the Nigerians, then you are going to love this movie. A lot of you have been asking me, is it just Netflix that you're going to be talking about? Is it just Netflix movie that you're going to be coming here to tell us about? Don't worry, I got you this time around. This movie I'm going to be recommending is from YouTube. Yes, it's easily accessible. You don't need to pay. Apart from your data, you don't need to pay to watch it. Just go on YouTube, type Helpmate, you're going to see this movie. Now, Helpmate is all about, for those people that have been looking for, okay, advices. There are a lot of you that ask me, what are the advice you want to give to single ones? If you're still single, if you're married, you need to watch this movie. This movie surrounds around all those men that actually think, okay, I can do this by myself. I need to do this by myself, because if I don't do it myself, my wife will start disrespecting me. This movie is for you. A young man married a young woman, and these two people actually, they are real couples in this life, okay, in real life, in reality. They are real couples. Now they got married, and then this man is actually well to do, and this man is taking care of the woman like an Igbo man. The lady is a Yoruba lady in the movie, and both of them, they were kind of compatible, taking care of themselves. The man doesn't want the wife to spend on anything. There's even one particular scenario that happened that the man went to cut his hair, and at the process, the man noticed that, okay, the barber told him that your card cannot be accessed, you cannot withdraw with your bank, and the man wanted to like make issues, just 2,500 naira. And the woman was like, no, pay, don't worry, I can pay. She was like, no, don't pay, you don't need to pay anything. The man never wanted the woman to do anything that has to do with money related issues for him. Reason being that it feels like, okay, if my wife start doing some things, paying some things for me, she will start disrespecting me. Now this thing happens to be how someone was brought up, your background, right? So the woman was like, I can do this particular stuff. The man was like, no, don't do it for me. Do you get? This man is always quarreling the friends that do seek for help from the wife. It will be like, why must you collect money from your wife? Why must you collect something from your wife? The man will be like, because she's my wife, and because we are meant to be helpmates. We are meant to like assist or complement each other. Now let's say in a marriage, let me just use this for an example. In a marriage, let's say some men will be like, okay, this cleaning of the house, washing the dishes, cooking, washing the toilet and all that this duty belongs to the woman, which actually is not true. There is nowhere that is written that the woman's duty. Maybe they are doing it in the olden days, but come on, we are in the 21st century already. Like, we've actually passed that stage that you'll be like, the woman ought to do all these things without you doing anything. You get? So you guys are supposed to complement each other. The woman is cleaning the washing the plate, you're cooking. The woman is cleaning the house or cleaning the parlor, you're cleaning the room. That is how it ought to be. Now I don't want the wife to do anything that has to do with money, like supporting financially for him. There's the time he actually lost his job, and at that moment he still doesn't have any money, even house rent, but still he doesn't want the wife to pay. And the woman was like, no, I can do this. My mom was actually a single woman that stayed without a husband, and she did all these things, so she felt like I can also do it, right? So the house rent, she decided to like pay. She would do most things financially without talking to the husband about it, and that is wrong. There's sometimes that you feel like, okay, I can do this particular stuff, I can do this thing, but still you have to communicate it with your husband. You guys are meant to be helpmates. You guys are meant to be in communication. Learn how to communicate. This woman doesn't know how to communicate. There are a lot of things that the man is doing that she cannot even voice it out. She cannot voice it out. Like most times when the man will come back from work, drop his sauce or his clothes anywhere, just mess the restroom, mess it up, but still she cannot communicate. She gets like go back to her friend and communicate with it. And that is why most times having good friends, having good family friend as a man and as a woman is very, very nice. If the woman's friend is not nice, she's going to be advising the woman wrongly. And if the man's friend is also not nice, it's going to be advising him like, no, your wife cannot do this particular stuff, she should not do it this way. You get? So most times it's actually best for you to have people that complement your marriage. Have people, friends that are supportive, friends that will give you right advice, and not those people that are there to like tear you people down, not people that are there to like tear your marriage down. So I was just that my battery died, so I had to like charge it and then come back. So where was I was talking about having people that are reliable, people that you can discuss with as friends, right? So one thing that actually helped this couple is the fact that they have people that are supportive. They have friends that are supportive, that we're giving them the right advice, that are giving them quality advice. Like most times when the lady goes to a friend, a female friend, to explain to her what the husband was doing, the female friend always has something to talk about, something that was that would lead them to the right path to tell her. And most times she would just advise her to like speak up, to talk to her husband, to voice out everything that was in her mind, to voice it out. But because she was kind of scared and she doesn't want to be classified as the nagging wife, you know, she doesn't want the husband to see her as someone that normally nags. So because of that, she just bottled everything up. She doesn't complain about anything to her husband, but she gets to meet her friend and then complain everything that the husband was telling her. The husband, on the other hand, never knew that everything he was doing was not right. He never knew that, okay, he just felt like it's the wife's responsibility to clear his mess up. Like he felt that, okay, this thing that I'm doing, if I do it this way, if I do it wrongly, my wife's responsibility to amend it, to make it right. And the thing was killing the woman. So you guys also know that the woman actually grew up with a mother, a single mother that was kind of dependent, like she was independent, and then she was actually doing everything by herself. Assuming the friends that they have in that movie, assuming the couples that they were confiding in, they were not nice people, they would have contributed for them to like separate early. But because the people that they were confiding in were people that were giving them very nice and good advice on how to sustain their marriage, that's why they actually lasted. So if you're single or you're married and you need some advice when it comes to this marriage stuff, just go and check out that movie. You're going to enjoy it. Like I said earlier on, the man not wanting the wife to control him, and the wife not wanting the husband to like be the head. Like she also wants to like contribute when it comes to financially. To her, she actually felt like she was not doing anything bad. She just felt like she was being supportive, and then anything that the husband doesn't have, or things that she feel like the husband can't contribute at that moment, she just like go ahead to do it without like confiding in him or telling him or discussing with him about it. So that's what this movie is all about. To be honest with you guys, this Helpmate movie is so interesting, like so interesting. It has to do with comedy and also has to do with romance, and also like let me just say comedy, romance, and also being difficult. Like you're going to experience a lot of feelings in this movie. Just go and check out Helpmate. These are some of the cast that featured in it. The movie doesn't have much cast. I think it was just 5 people, 5 different casts that featured in this movie. But definitely guys, you know, I actually told you guys I don't love movies that doesn't have much cast. I don't used to like a movie that the cast are just 5 or 6 people, but this particular one, even though they were not much people, they were just like 6 people, but still they delivered. Like the quality, the content was amazing. And the producer of that movie, I think producer and director was actually Blessing. She's the owner of the movie. That's Blessing, what's her name, Nzerians. You're going to see a picture as I'm talking to you right now, but she was the producer and director of this movie, and also she's the main woman, she's the main protagonist of this movie. But you're going to definitely watch it. It's on YouTube. You're not going to go subscribe on Netflix to watch it. Just go on YouTube. You're going to search and see this movie. But definitely guys, you're going to give it a 9/10, just the same way I'm giving it. I think most of the movies I've been reviewing recently are just like 9/10, 9/10. Like I told you guys earlier on, I don't do 10/10. Before I do 10/10, you know that it's really caught me up to this place. But you're going to definitely enjoy the movie. Go on YouTube and search for Helpmate and watch the movie. Thank you for watching this clip, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye. Mwah.